What's up, guys? Skyless here with Gears of War Lessons, episode number 14. Glad to be back doing these videos. Took a long break over the summer, just kind of playing League of Legends, to be honest. I was playing lots of League of Legends. But I'm excited to come back to Gears. Gears 3 is so good. I actually got the game a couple days early, and instead of spending all my time playing it like normal people would, I sat there, I hopped into a room, and started testing the different damage values for the guns, and I put it into a giant video of data just for you guys. So that's what this video is. I can't really do any lesson videos before the game comes out. That'd be kind of silly. So this one is completely unbiased. You won't hear one opinion piece from me during this entire thing, I swear. Alright, you probably will. But what I do is I hopped into Mercy, local, split screen, no online. This is just system link, one's Xbox, and one person on top, one person on bottom. And went on to Mercy, used the blocks on the floor to determine short, medium, and far distances, and then I just fired out until they were down, and then went back and watched the video. Went from the first bullet when it leaves the gun to the first frame where the person goes down, and that's what I record is the times. So you'll notice everything varies by 0.03 seconds, which would be one frame, and that's about it. I'll go ahead and start it right now. I'll be talking over the video since what's going to happen is going to be lots of people getting down, and it's not really fun to watch, but it's the data that matters. So the Lancer is the easiest gun to shoot by far of the three, and there's really not much you can do to increase your ability with it, except for headshots, which the headshots are kind of weird because obviously when you hit them in the head, they actually duck their head. So if someone's standing and like doing like a strafe at you with the shotgun, you're not going to be able to line up a Lancer beat on them. But if you can get someone like when they're roadie running at you, you'll be able to down them real quick. And the best thing you can do with the Lancer is keep active reloads, since that has a huge effect on the damage and the down times, as you'll see throughout this. And actually I'm going to have all this data in a Google Doc at the bottom of the, well, I guess in the description. And you can check out all those numbers at your leisure, and maybe tell me how I did things wrong in the comments. I don't know. You'll have to look at it. I think I did as well as you can, and overall the results are pretty much what I thought they would be. The Lancer is actually stronger than the Hammerburst at close, a little bit better than the Hammerburst at medium, and then drops off significantly at this long distance you can see here, where it's just, the spray is just too much to get it down, and you can't get headshots at this range, which is what you're seeing me attempt to do.
Oh yeah!
You just end up missing. So that's the Lancer. It's pretty standard. Has a lot of bullets. Here's the Hammerburst. I wanted to show that it's an 8-bullet down. And the biggest change is from the beta they made is there's no headshot modifier. So as you'll see, it's also 8 bullets to the head to get it down. And then when you get actives, it's 7 bullets to get it down. And there's still no headshot modifier. So you're gonna see me pulling trigger as quickly as I can, which isn't as quickly as possible. I don't really have a modded controller or anything I could have tested it with, but what you're seeing is me matching as quick as I can, and these are the downtimes. Pretty fast. I think, actually I'm looking at the numbers right now, at medium range it's by far the best gun. The biggest thing with the Hammerburst though is that it's pinpoint accurate, regardless of if you're aiming down the scopes. So what you're going to see is during my long range shots, it's I'm not zooming in, and I'm just hip firing with the L trigger, and I'm not missing one bullet. It's getting the exact same downtime as I would if I was zooming in. So you'll see me zoom in once here, then the next clip I won't zoom in. And look. See how the bloom barely goes out? That would change a bit if I was strafing side to side, but if you're sitting still or in cover, then it won't go past that. That's as far as it'll go. And as you can see, you can hit anything from that range. Long range, nothing compares to the Hammerburst. I didn't get anywhere close, even when I was using Retro, the super skilled tapping motion that you'll see later. And here we go. So this is 6-shot down for the Retro, which seems really low. I must miss a lot of shots, so there's lots of room for improvement. And It's also 6 headshots. You don't get an extra. You don't have to do it. Sorry. 5 shots active, 6 shots regular, regardless of head. And next you'll see 5 active headshots. I don't recommend aiming for the head close range. Just another thing, where if they're roadie run at you, might hit them. So close range, as is to be expected, the retro just shat all over everything else. Again, it's not very practical for headshots with the retro, just because of the recoil. So like, when you fire your first shot, even if you hit them, odds are with Bloom, your next shot's going to go over their head regardless of how quickly you hold down on the stick. Which is what I was trying to see if I could abuse, to see if it would be able to get a quicker down, but couldn't get anything. The other thing is, as we just showed with the bullets, 5 bullet down with actives regardless of head or not, so the more important thing is to get actives with it. And that's a pretty big difference going from 6 shots to 5 shots with a gun with this much bloom, where your shots are going all over the place. Because you'll see in a few of these clips, I get someone full red and then have to wait for the recoil to die down before I can get the 6. Nice. And also, I want to talk about my super pro feathering technique here. If you hold down the thing full auto, you won't down anyone at this range. You have to kind of tap it so you're firing single bullets. And when you get that rhythm down, it's kind of like firing a hammer burst, but you aren't mashing the trigger. And then, even at long range, you can still get it down with 5 bullets. So, if you get it down just right, you can get some downs that are really fast. Going into the Gnasher, just want to compare the distance for 2 shots. It's actually slower than all the weapons close range. So, if someone hits every single bullet with the other guns, they'll down you with the Gnasher before you get your second shot off of that range. And then add this one just for people who had to play TU6 in Gears 2. As you all know, that would have been a 3-shot down in Gears 2. So just wanted to show that it's 12 bullets in Gears 3 so we can all rejoice, be merry and happy. And same with that shot. Would have gone right through him in Gears 2, but we're good now. At least on System Link. I haven't noticed any kind of shenanigans like that online either. And this is the extremity of the downrange. So that's as far as you can be without getting down. And then if you get actives, it's another down. So actives gives you a bit more range on the shotgun. Something to consider when you're running around. And then anything past this is pretty much 2-shot down, all the way out to the mark where I did the test. So you see that line in the background? That's where I did the test so it'd be a 2-shot down there. Going for headshots with the Gnasher at medium range wasn't really worth it. I think some pellets were missing, so it was like the exact same as doing a body shot. And as you can see, there's some of the range. It does do work, but there's a very steep drop off right around the point where right here. Anything past that, and you're looking at 5 or more, well, more than 5 shots. So here's the sawed off. You guys saw in the intro clip the shenanigans of the sawed off, and we were just sitting here laughing hysterically while we were recording this. So what you're seeing is just trying to get the range down for the sawed off. Nothing special, just seeing where the kill range is. And then there's something that's a bit of an oddity. I believe on the next shot. Oh, I lied. Here it is. So, if you guys follow the forums, that's not it. Alright, so if you guys follow the forums, there's a sawed off down. So if you guys follow the forums, you have heard a few months ago, I think it was Quinn Del Hoyo, might have been someone else, but someone on Epic Forum said that the sawed off downs were gone and all you would do is do damage, such that if someone were hurt, you would kill them, but otherwise they wouldn't. But it appears sawed off downs are still in the game. As you saw, that's the range for it. Here I was experimenting to see if L triggering and hitting like the extremities of the character does anything. But the L trigger isn't indicative of where you're aiming at all, as you'll see here. Way off, nowhere near the L trigger. Gib. So we did this for like a minute and a half straight, just trying to see how far we can get it to go. It's pretty ridiculous when you clearly aren't even aiming at them, and they die. And I said I wouldn't have any opinions in this, so I'm not even gonna say anything. I'll just let you guys say shit in the comments. No opinions. As you can see, I didn't kill him there, so that's good. No opinions. Blank slate here. Completely unbiased. It's a fair weapon. Oh, that was an opinion. It might be a fair weapon. And here I was just checking to see if it would go through walls. As you can see, it doesn't. So that's the good news. And I had to move up just a little bit so you can see him on the screen. There he goes. So that was everything. I got a fun little fun little video clip at the end. And as I said, I'll include all of this stuff in a Google Doc in the description. You can check out all the numbers. And hopefully you guys have fun watching it. There's things I need to note, though, before I let you guys go off and start posting. This doesn't account for a lot of things. For example, the Lancer, obviously, you can keep on downing people continually for a long duration without ever having to stop, where the Hammer Burst has to reload after, I think, 2 downs is the limit. And then the Retro can get like 4 downs, Lancer can get like 6 or 7 downs without reloading. Which all of those are pretty... no opinions. All of those are pretty extreme. So, something to consider. And then, other thing that I accounted for is difficulty aiming. Obviously, as you can tell, the Retro is by far the hardest thing to aim medium and long range. So you have to get that feathering motion down. And the other thing I had trouble with was if someone's behind cover, hitting them with the Retro is kind of difficult because if it blooms out, you're not going to hit those bullets. So you have to do the single tap. Where obviously you can fire a Hammer Burst, it's pinpoint accurate. The Lancer stays pretty accurate. So whenever you only have half the body to shoot at, it's really difficult to hit someone with the Retro. And that's pretty much it. Everyone have fun on Gears, and we starting to do these videos weekly on Tuesdays, so be on the lookout for that. We'll have our full release schedule. I think we're doing a video a week, or a video a day during the week, so pretty excited. Gears War lessons will come out on Tuesdays, and subscribe if you want to see more. Later, guys.